Morning, everyone. Welcome to Apparel Graduation Day. Quick question before I get into my long and serious and boring speech. Does everybody have one of these cards? So if you don't, please raise your hand and a volunteer will come and give it to you. Now, we're going to start the day with a little bit of a difference. Usually we start with the AMP ceremony and speeches and so on and so forth. But this time we're going to start with a game for which you require these cards. Tarun, can you explain to us what this game is and how it works?
Thank you, Dharam. The game is basically Apparel Bingo. You must have played it before. Bingo, Tombola, Housey. The only thing is no money involved in this. But it's a special creation which you can see. If you can see the cards, this card has a few tasks which is mentioned inside the boxes, such as I work out at least 4 days a week, okay? So I have few chits which we're gonna, of course, disclose, and you need to check in your respective, the cards. If it is mentioned and you do it, so there are two things. One, it has to be in your card. Second, you need to ensure that you do workout 4 times in a week. Or it can be like, somebody has a picture of their wife inside their wallet, so we're going to verify if you have it or not. So it has to be there.
So how will you verify if I work out 4 days a week?
We can see, huh? Yeah. 5. We'll see the gym membership card, you know?
What does just the brand name mean? Then you can just...
Yeah, if just the brand name, then you can just scratch it on your card. 6 times? Wonderful. Okay, so everybody has these cards? Still anybody waiting? Okay, these 2 people. Can you just keep your hands up? GMs.
So I'm going to walk around the room and we're going to pick up chits. Whatever chit, whatever is written on the chit, if you have it on your card, please scratch it. If it's an action, please make sure you also do it, otherwise you can't scratch it. Oh, and we have some very, very kind sponsors. So for each of the lines, for each of the quick 5, and for the houseful, we have prizes.
So the first 5 boxes will get the prize. Anybody who, if your 5 boxes are finished, you can raise your hand, we can verify it, and you can get your prize. First row, second row, third row, fourth row, and a full house. Please, anybody else want the card?
So I'm going to request Mr. Neeraj to pick up the first hit.
Birkenstock.
But to claim the prize, you should also actually have the family photograph in your wallet. Again, not on your phone, not the e-wallet, but in your wallet. Thanks. Let's keep it there.
Dune London. Dune London.
So Dune London is the next one. Anybody for the fast 5? No one yet? Abhishek.
I'm graduating today.
So I am graduating today. If you have this in your car and if you're actually graduating, please scratch that. Hitendra?
My current store has more than 10 team members.
My current store has more than 10 team members. Hello. We have a quick five? Verify?
C4, C3. Only one has C4. Yeah. C4 and then C3. Okay.
H1, H2, C4, C3, H3.
Can you check this? Okay. What about
So we have two winners for the quick five. Guys, could we have your names, please?
Kiran Sharma, work in Charles & Keith, Dubai Marina Mall.
Oh, sorry, so that's just one. Congratulations, Kiran. Jaspreet, can you pick the next one?
Our store brand conversion is more than 10% year to date.
If your store or brand conversion is more than 10% YTD, then please scratch it. Obviously, we will verify this.
Check. 1, 2.
Paresh, can I request that you pick the next one?
I can do 10 squats in 30 seconds.
I can do 10 squats in 30 seconds. If you scratch it, we will make you come here and do the squats for sure.
Garage.
Garage.
Pedro.
So, Pedro? So fast five is already done, guys. There's no prizes for slow five. But if you have a line, please tell us. Prabal?
Naturalizer.
So naturalizer.
My brand is based out of North America.
So if your brand is from North America, please scratch that. Line? Okay, we have a winner for a line. I'll come to you just 1 second.
I have shopped on 6thstreet.com in the last 3 months.
I have shopped on 6thstreet.com in the last 3 months. We will verify this too. Okay, false alarm. No lines gone as yet.
Bottega Verde.
Bottega Verde is the next. Sir. Me? Yes, why not?
Austin Reed.
Austin Reed. Nobody for lines yet? Five is done. So the 5 is done. We are now doing the lines or full house.
We did a daily huddle yesterday.
Loudly. Loudly.
We did a day huddle yesterday.
We did a daily huddle in our store yesterday.
I have received an apartment at Apparel Group.
So it's.
I have received the promotion.
I have received a promotion at Apparel Group. Apartment, I don't think anybody's scratched.
All about watches.
Anybody for lines?
Please shout out bingo if your line is done. Any first, second, third, fourth, fifth, any line.
It's my birthday today.
It's my birthday today. No, it's not really her birthday, but if it is your birthday today and you have it on your card, please scratch that.
It's empty. You want a new one?
Shoe Studio.
Shoe Studio.
Shoe Studio. Please scratch.
Miss Delna inducted me into Apparel.
Miss Delna inducted me into Apparel. It's most people, no?
Aldo Accessories.
Aldo Accessories.
My foot size is 45 or more.
My foot size is 45 or more.
I am a part of at least 15 WhatsApp group.
So this is going to be quite a common one. This hint is I am a part of at least 15 WhatsApp groups.
Any lines yet?
Okay, so maybe this needs to be shuffled a little bit.
Shuffle the chits, yes.
Vijay sir.
LC Waikiki.
Please scratch LCY Kiki.
I have the digits 789 in my phone number.
I have the digits 789 in my phone number. If you have the digits, then please scratch that.
I worked with more than two brands in Apparel Group.
Not columns.
Yeah, I've worked with more than two brands in Apparel Group.
I have worked with more than 2 brands at Apparel Group. Manish, you can scratch that.
Oops, sorry. I'm wearing at least 3 brands of Apparel Group right now.
Are you wearing Juicy? So the next one is I'm wearing at least 3 brands of Apparel Group right now. Wearing, carrying.
iShop.
iShop. So no lines as yet?
Row. One line. Here, you have here.
Yeah, Tarun, I was just going to ask if the hints in these and the ones on the paper are the same ones.
He's done.
Verified?
Yes.
So can you tell us what the items of the line are?
Well, luckily he has Naturalizer, All About Watches, Austin Reed, iShop, and Dune London.
Well done.
Congratulations. The first line is gone. Still we have 4 more lines to go.
So it's the top line that's gone?
Yeah, top line is gone, yes.
So it's all about the bottom line now, guys. Latish sir, could you pick up the next one for us?
It's my wedding anniversary today.
Congratulations. So the next one is it's my wedding anniversary today.
We have a winner.
It also has to be a wedding anniversary today if you claim the prize. Huh?
Show me.
Okay, so hold on to these cards because this bingo will keep continuing in every break, and every time we have a break between the awards, we will continue. So if you've not won yet, please hold on to the cards. You still have a chance to win later.
So we got 4th row gone also. D. It's LCY Kiki, here at the back.
Okay.
LCY Kiki, Austin Reed. The third say, I have worked with more than 2 brands in Apparel Group. Have you? Which all? More than 2 brands? Just 1 brand. So it's a false alarm.
False alarm, sorry. Do you guys want to play? Okay, let's play for 2 more minutes. Okay, so the next clue.
Okay, D, we got a winner here. So she worked with 2 brands, Kidley's and Z Generation. Then say brand Pedro. I'm wearing 3 brands today. carrying. So she said she's wearing College Spring, Aldo bag, and Charming Charlie accessories.
Awesome. So which line was that?
The fourth line, the fourth row.
So the first and the fourth line is gone.
Yes.
So you still have the second, third, and fifth one. You have the third. Sorry, the third and the fourth line are gone, not the top line.
The fourth is gone.
Oh, now you've got it. So I don't know what ticket you have, Kiran, but
It's not his wedding anniversary, so it's not.
Kiran, you have to promise to get married today then.
I have 3 Inglot products with me.
So I have 3 Inglot products with me currently.
Sure.
I have a relative who also works with Apparel Group.
So I have a family member or someone I'm related to who also works with the Apparel Group.
College Spring.
College Spring.
I've been with Apparel Group for 4 years or more.
I have been with the Apparel Group for 4 years or more.
My brand name does not have any vowels.
My brand name does not have any vowels, which means it does not have A, E, I, or U. Yeah, there are brands like that. You have to guess which one.
Anta.
Anta.
I worked in stores in at least 3 Emirates.
I have worked in the stores in at least 3 Emirates. Let's get a bingo card.
Anybody close to full house?
Darun.
I achieved my store target in January 2018.
I achieved my store target in January 2018. So remember, you've got to have this on your card and you have to have done it. So you want to pick up the next one?
I have attended at least 1 day of training in the last 6 months.
Second line. Thank you. Second line? So the second line is gone. Full house?
Which, wait a second. So second line says, I have worked with more than 2 brands, Apparel Group, our stores, and brand conversion more than 10%, YTD. I have attended at least 1 day training in last 6 months, LCY, Kiki, and Aldo accessories. Okay.
Brilliant. So we have one more line.
Second line is gone.
Listen, give Neeraj card back. He select and play full house. Tarun, can you verify that?
Yes. So it says Aldo accessories, Charles and Keith. I have worked with, I worked in store in at least 3 Emirates. Have you? Which all Emirates? Abu Dhabi and Dubai? And that's 2. Alain, okay. And
Alain is Abu Dhabi.
No, it's not done. No. It says I have currencies of 3 or more countries with me, but it's not.
We've not reached there yet. So now we're going to go into the graduation ceremony. Please keep your bingo cards with you because we're going to keep playing this during the breaks and every time we have a break during the ceremony. I'd like to officially welcome everybody, ladies and gentlemen, and especially the graduates who are graduating today. So we do this twice a year. I think a lot of you all will know this by now. This is by far my favorite day of the year because every time somebody graduates, there is hope. Because it's when you graduate, you've learned something new. You were doing something a certain way, and now you've learned how to do it in a different way. So to me, graduation is a symbol of change. And if you're going to bring about, and to me, training is only useful if it's bringing about a change. So here's to all the graduates. You've learned something new. Please execute it so that we're able to change the way things are done, because that's the only way forward. I'd now like to call upon our chairman to say a few words and also to award our top 3 graduates.
Thank you. Please have a seat, please. Thank you very much. Good morning, everyone. I hope you're having a good day. We all landed, few of us landed last night at 2 o'clock, and we were excited to come here. And thank you. Thank you very much. So a few things I want to tell you and update you what's happening in the company, what's happening around in the economy, what's happening in the marketplace. So as you all know, that last 2 years, with the Saudi crisis, with the Qatar crisis, everything was going through haywire, right? But things are settled down. The good news is that we see things settling down. So it's good for everyone to focus, again, back to the floor, focus on the customer, focus on customer data, which is very, very important today. I was looking at our numbers, me and Neeraj were together. Just one day, on Friday, we had 55,000 paid customers. 55,000 paid customers. That's a lot of transactions. We had 500,000 people walk into our stores. 500,000 people. There's a lot of people walking into our stores. And you guys, the guys who are in the front, facing them, is our job to make sure that we convert them, our job to make sure that we give them the best service. But at the same time, our job is to know them inside out. Customer data, knowing what do we know about our customer, how much do we know about our customer, is very, very, very important. I asked the same question to ourselves. How much do we know about the 55,000 customers who paid us in our stores? And going up every year, that number is going up. More and more customers coming to us. And we only survive if we get the right customers. So please, everybody, I want to focus customer and customer data. Very important on that. And everyone is talking about technology. What's happening in the technology world, how we're going to do, what we're going to do with technology. You've seen that we launched 6th Street. 6th Street is flying. Every week I see the numbers going up and up. I need your full support because this is going to be huge. Right? We want to grow like tenfold in 6th Street in just 1 year. In the online business, the growth is not 5%, 6%. It's like 50%, 60%. Right? And I would encourage all of you to look at that business model, to look and find out how you can get online in your business, in your processes, and using technology in your process. How do we make it faster? Or even come and work with 6th Street. Right? This business is flying. Right? But when I was in India, I saw something which is amazing. You know, Uber does the aggregation of drivers. So when the drivers are free, they aggregate, and that's where Uber started from. In India, we saw a business model where these two Indian kids have started, where they've done aggregation of tailors. So they put things online, but they don't manufacture anything. They only have fabrics. Right? They're sitting in between 1,000 tailors in the souk, in the bazaar. And when they go online, when they get order, they place the order with the tailor. And then they deliver that in 4 or 5 days. They say 3 days, but I think I would take it 4 to 5 days. Can you imagine how this is changing? So they have no inventory. They have no stock. When they get an order, they go place an order. Amazing business model. So things are going to change so fast. So they're saying that anybody who has inventory, you're already too old. In the future, people will manufacture when you get an order. You will not manufacture and keep the stock and saying the customer will come and pick it up. So, and then yesterday when day before yesterday when we were coming from Eastern Europe, we saw an amazing concept, which is online, offline. So this online player has a store in the mall. Right? So inside, when you enter, there's sofas, there's iPads, everything, but no display of product. There's no display of product. You want to see any product, go on the iPad to see it. And when you want to buy, they have inventory. They have a 10,000 square feet in the back, which when you place the order in the front, the guy will bring it from the back, and you can try it. So the online player is gone offline. So in the future, that's going to happen. The online player, the sixthstreet.com, will have a shop for sixthstreet.com. So it's not only the brands that we carry, but the brands that we carry, other people's brands also. So, which is very important. You will see all the online players want to be offline, and all the offline players want to be online. But the most successful one will be with the guys who do a combination of both. Online, offline, offline, online. And that's where we have an advantage. It's so many brands that we have, be it in the footwear or fashion, that we already have the inventory. So we can take this. But I need people everywhere in the company to change their thinking. Change their thinking and forget the old models. And come up with new models to say how we're going to do this different. If you're not going to change, we will be changed. The technology is taking everything so fast that it's unbelievable. In India, it's already started. You can do WhatsApp payments. So if I have to pay Paresh something, I don't need to have his bank account. If I have his mobile number, I can do the payment now. So you will not need, in the future, there will be no banks, there will be no credit card machines. Everything will be from your mobile. Just imagine how fast the world is moving. And if we keep on working on these old systems, we'll be left behind. We have to change. We have to adopt technology to help us increase our sales. We have to focus on customer data. So these all models of saying online, offline, or aggregation of tailors, it's just the beginning. There's a lot more coming. Right? So we're doing that. We have also added a few more brands into the portfolio. We just added a brand from Amsterdam called Hema, H-E-M-A, Hema. I want all of you to go online and check it out. What is it like? It's a value player, and they're growing very fast in Europe, and we're going to bring them here. We're going to start in maybe after Ramadan in Abu Dhabi. Then we also added a brand called CCC. It's a footwear concept from Poland. It's a large 1,200 square meters of footwear, value retail, amazing concept, right? Again, a category killer, fantastic. Last year they grew 30%. Every year they're going 30% in a tough market in Europe. So yes, there are models which are having tough times, but at the same time, there are models which are successful. The value retail model is still growing. Be it Hema, we saw their growth, 30%. We saw CCC, 30%. We have added a few more brands. A brand most of you know, Hush Puppies. We have added Hush Puppy shoes. We're going to open Hush Puppy stores.